Vibes in 5.
Okay, so this is a fresh edition of Vibes in 5, Ghana's only social media celeb talk show. And of course, we're still on our Vibes in 5 business push. And Vibes in 5 business is a new platform where you can, advertise your products or sell your business on social media. So if you're interested, you know what to do. Give us a call on our regular number 0249721410, 0249721410. She's been in the news recently for all the good reasons if you like, or all the bad reasons if you like as well. And she's with me here. I'm wondering what questions I'll be asking, but of course we'll be talking. She's VICKY ZUGAH. Most of you know her as one of Ghana's foremost actresses. She's done a couple of movies. She's made waves here and outside Ghana. Unfortunately, she's with us here on Vibes in 5. She has a new foundation we're going to be talking about, but there are some issues we need to clear as well. So those ones will also be coming your way. My name is Arnold Mensah Labanyo. You can always call me. Straight off, My costume is made possible by Which One Clothing. Which One is located at Ablekuma Pentecost Junction. Call him on 05011555602, 05011555602. And now to the conversation. VICKY ZUGAH, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is Avaro, right?
You give it to me. Is it Avaro? Let me taste.
Does it taste like
Oh, yeah,
it's Avaro. So we're sorted. Mine has a lot of bubbles in front. I'm suspecting myself. Anyway, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Were you in church?
No, I couldn't make it today.
You couldn't make it. Are you religious?
Very.
Very religious. Is it just this Sunday that you didn't go? Last week you went?
I normally don't go to church. I'm not the church-going type, but I'm very religious.
Okay, you're not the church-going type,
Yeah.
but you're very religious. Why? Why don't you go to church?
I think it's because of my career.
Apart from your career, do you have any philosophy that you work with that makes you want to stay out of church but be very religious?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's just the work I do. Actors don't know Sunday. They don't know Monday. We can work on Sunday and rest on Monday.
On Monday.
We don't know working days.
Wow.
We don't know resting days. So.
But when you're free, when you're not working, do you go to church?
Of course. When I'm free, I go to church.
You go to church. Where do you worship?
ICGC.
ICGC. Wow. Which of the branches?
Paradise Temple.
Paradise Temple. Wow. And they understand that it's your work, so if you're not in church, they don't worry. Do you pay tithe?
Of course. I've got the tithe card.
And you pay?
Yeah.
Is it very important?
I think it is. It's in the Bible, and I believe in the Bible, so.
Wow. Have you had any testimonies out of paying tithe?
Yes.
One that you can share with us.
When I didn't lose my life in the accident.
Okay.
I had a very gory accident and I didn't lose my life, so.
Wow.
I think it was good.
Do you know what caused the accident?
Carelessness.
On
the
whose part?
side of the truck driver.
On the side of the truck driver. How long ago was this?
It's been about almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. You could have died,
I know.
Yeah.
But God is not dead, so I'm not dead yet.
I know that man, he won't die. How long did you stay in hospital after that?
Not too long. I recovered very quickly. It was like a miracle.
Wow.
I had the accident on a Wednesday, and by Saturday I was out of the hospital.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you the only one in the car?
Yes, I was the only one.
Where were you from?
Driving. I was from set.
From set, you went to shoot.
Yeah.
Some people thought you were boozed.
I don't know. I was the only one there at the time, so I can't really defend myself.
You can't really defend
Yeah,
yourself.
but deep down I know I wasn't, because I was from set.
You were from
Yes.
set. Was it at night?
Yes, it was about 2 a.m. in the morning.
Wow. So how did people get to know that you were the one involved in the accident, since nobody was with you?
Honestly, the following day I was still in the hospital when I started seeing the news online. One of the nurses, I think, yes,
Recognized you.
brought her phone and asked
Okay.
me to see. It was on Piece of FM Online or so. Yeah, I think Piece of FM Online. I didn't have any idea how the pictures got out. I didn't have any pictures on my phone at the time.
So, were you unconscious?
I wasn't unconscious.
You saw
But
what happened?
at the emergency ward, someone took pictures of me.
Okay.
Yes. And when I asked for the pictures, the person didn't give the pictures to me.
Wow.
So I didn't have any picture. At the time I started seeing the story online, I didn't have any picture.
You didn't have any pictures of yourself?
At all. I first saw them online.
When the thing happened, were you conscious or you unconscious?
I was
At the
conscious.
time, you were conscious.
I was conscious, but I couldn't see because there was blood all over.
All over
it
your
was
face.
this side and this side.
Wow.
So I couldn't see with this, and there was blood on this too.
On
so
the other one.
someone drove me to the hospital. I couldn't see, but I was conscious.
The one who caused it, was the person arrested?
No,
Till now?
he left. Yes.
He left.
Yes.
It was like a hit and run situation.
Yes.
Wow. Crazy. Crazy. What car was it?
It was a truck, a Kia truck.
Whoa. But you drink?
Yes, occasionally I do.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
And you get boost sometimes.
Well, booze. I don't know what getting boost is, but I don't think I drink to stupor.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Like no matter how you drink, your mind is still at work.
Yes.
Was that the closest you got to death?
No.
Wow. There's been.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
On the Sphinxes Road, there was also an accident. Yes.
You were
that
driving?
one was with a taxi driver.
Okay.
He was driving ahead of me and it was raining. So all of a sudden he stopped. According to him, his car developed a fault. So he had to hit the brake, and then I was on top speed, so I hit him.
And that one too landed you in hospital?
Yes, just for checkups and internal bleeding stuff. So that one wasn't like severe physical injury, but internally I was treated.
You fear when things like that happen, you fear, right?
Yes, I do. Of course, I'm human, so.
Wow. Anyway, you're welcome. We're happy you're still alive and kicking.
Thank you.
No, 2 accidents, or it's more than 2?
2.
2 with car.
Yeah.
Any other accidents?
Not
Not necessarily with car. Maybe you fell.
But when I was a baby, this mark right here, people think it's cosmetic, but it's real.
This mark, yeah.
Yes, right here. I hit a table, and then that one, it was a deep cut. It had
Right
to
on
be
top of
stitched.
your eye.
Yeah, it had to be stitched. So
Well, it's like you grew in pain and you're still going through pain.
I'm not going through pain. I don't allow pain anymore.
You're not allowing pain anymore, but you've been through pain enough.
I think so. I think
Crazy
I've had,
ones.
I think I've had enough. Yes.
Enough pain. What was the greatest of all the pains you've had?
Emotional pains.
Emotional pain.
Yes.
Is that one also serious?
It's extremely serious.
More than physical pain?
Of course. Physical pains can be easily treated. Emotional pains is the worst.
So how do you treat it?
I know if I come here and I'm going through an emotional stress or emotional pain and I don't talk to you about it, I can fake a smile and everything and you wouldn't know to be able to help if you can. So that one, it's a decision you take to treat it or to leave it. So on your own, you suffer it more. So personally, how I treat it is I pray. I spend time alone more often. So if I'm not mostly out or I'm very isolated when I'm with people, I'm going through something emotionally because I like to keep to myself when I'm emotionally
When you're emotionally stressed, you keep to yourself.
Yes.
So as we speak, are you going through any emotional pains?
Not at the moment. I think I'm one of the happiest people now because I'm doing what I've always wanted to do. To campaign against domestic violence. I think that's like I wake up every day with some fulfillment, with some excitement that I'm doing this today for this thing, for the campaign. I'm always excited about it. I don't get tired doing it, and I feel.
Since when did you start feeling okay?
Since I decided to speak out.
When? How long?
It hasn't been too long. Just about 2 or a month ago. Almost 2 months ago.
Let's say 2 months.
Yeah.
So the feeling now as compared to 2 months before now, you feel far better.
Yes.
2 months before now, how was your state like? How was your mindset like? How was your feelings like?
I was mostly emotionally depressed, stressed, and I always kept to myself. Sometimes even from my room to my gate, for a week I wouldn't be out of my bedroom to my gate.
For a week?
That was how bad it was, yes. And I'll always be in my room praying or asking God questions and everything. I'm strong, I think. I hardly cry. When I cry,
it's extreme,
exactly, it's very extreme. So most of the time I'm praying or asking God questions and everything. So before the past 2 months, I'll always be in my room
and cry and ask God questions.
I don't cry normally. I pray and ask God
pray.
questions.
And your questions, do they get answered?
I think in a way.
All of them?
They are being answered.
They are being answered,
Yes.
still in the process.
Yes.
But are you feeling okay now because you think you're getting back at those who caused you pain?
I don't think I'm getting back at those who caused me pain. I think I'm reaching out to people who are going through the pains I went through. You know, that's the more reason I'm feeling better. Because at the time I was going through the pains, if I had someone to talk to me, I think I would have felt better.
You would have felt better.
Or things would have been different. So, talking to the people who are going through what I went through makes me feel extremely better.
But didn't you have close pals?
I did. I do. I still do.
You still do? You trust them?
Yes, to an extent.
How come you didn't tell them?
They knew about it.
They knew about it. Were they helping or they just knew?
They helped. To an extent, they helped.
They helped.
Yeah.
Was it enough?
Well, yes. I think that was what they could do at the time.
Okay. Okay. Now that you're feeling better, do you still tell them, you know, the new you, how you feel? Are they aware of the new you?
They are, but they don't want to get involved too much. Because in a way, they think they didn't help me that much.
When you were in pain.
Yes. They kind of feel guilty. Because at the time, they thought they were helping me. And now I realize, okay, it wasn't help.
They weren't actually helping.
So, yeah, in a way, I think some of them are feeling guilty of the sort. But it's fine. It's fine.
Wow. So, what was the greatest... I'll talk physical abuse first, then we get into emotional abuse. What was the greatest physical abuse you had? Was it a big slap? Was it some hitting on the head? Or what was it? Stamping on the tummy or something?
It was, I was beaten by the belt, like the hook.
Like hook of the belt?
Yes.
Hey.
And then my lower lip got injured.
With the belt?
Yes, with the belt and my arm. There's this picture. The picture I have on my Instagram page is actually from that, but that was like a week after.
A week after?
Yes, because the picture the phone I used in taking the picture, the guy actually destroyed
the phone.
The phone. So after a week, I used my iPad to take that.
Crazy.
So
how long did the beating take?
Almost an hour, I think.
Like constant beating for almost an hour?
Yes. Constantly for almost an hour. And it was as if he was possessed, you know. So that was like my worst. I thought I was gonna.
But are you real? Like constant beating for almost an hour by a man,
by someone taller and bigger than me, so you can imagine.
No.
You know? Yes. So at a point, I thought I was going to lose it. I screamed at.
You screamed.
At a point, I couldn't scream anymore, and I just, because I lost my voice, and I was just there. And when he saw the blood oozing out, he stopped, and then he went to warm water to come treat it for me.
Really?
And he started begging and crying and all that.
What time of day was it?
It was almost at dawn.
Almost at dawn? Almost at dawn?
Yes, because it started from midnight till early
that
morning.
Time. What triggered it?
It's funny.
Because if it's midnight, funny. You probably were sleeping.
It's funny. You called, I was even home sleeping. I was home sleeping actually. And he called that he had heard something about me in the news. So I should be careful. And I'm like, listen, I'm an actor. I'm an actress. Definitely expect things like this, you know. So just calm down. You know I didn't do this and that they're saying. So it's just someone somewhere trying to drive traffic to their page. So just forget it. And then he's like, okay, can you just come over? I want to talk to you. No, I'm like, I'm sleeping. He said, don't worry, you won't spend the night. Just come, I'll drive you back home. I said, okay. I drove there. And then he was in the hall. He was still on, as at the time I got there, he was still on his phone. I'm like, I was sleeping when you called. You said you want to talk to me, so I'm here. Can we talk? And then he's like, oh, I'm coming. Just give me a minute. And he goes, so me, I went to the bedroom to sleep.
Yeah.
And then he was like, what about which you family to send me? And I'm like, when I came, you were on your phone. And me, I'm sleepy. When you called me, I was asleep. No, Sunday, any bear makasa. Oh, Matthias, send me na me bisa wa to phone me your phone so. And then he took his belt. I'm like, what have I done to you?
Just like that.
And person, what? Really, my own baby before now, our person will me already. And I say, is this just
the thing?
What it is?
So you drove from your house to his place?
Yes.
And then this thing happened at his place?
Yes.
So you slept over?
Yes. He actually locked everywhere.
Okay, so you had nowhere to go.
Because he knew if I went home, I would have gone straight to the police because I told him.
Okay, that night.
Yes.
So was he able to calm you down after beating you and warming water to treat you?
Yeah. And he called his mom to apologize and then got gifts, cried and everything.
And you accepted?
Yes, I was okay. We didn't talk for some time and then I forgave him after a while.
Was that the first time he was hitting you?
No. That was like the second.
The second and the last, I think. Or?
No, it happened again.
After that, another one happened?
Yes.
And you never reported?
No.
You see, there's this question.
Something I regret now.
Something you regret now. Something you don't want others to do.
Yes.
When it happens, report.
Yes.
But people think maybe there's something about you that makes all of them do that to you. Like maybe there's something you do.
Not all of them. Not everybody I've dated hit me. I don't know where that list came from.
Yeah.
But I didn't date all of those people anyway. But not everybody I dated hit me.
Hit you.
Not everybody I dated hit me.
But at a point, back to back, they all hit you.
At a point, yes.
Back to back.
Yes.
So perhaps something started from that moment. Is it something you know?
I ask questions when I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
When something goes wrong, when you calm down as the man, I sit with you. Okay, what's going on? What did I do wrong? What did you do wrong to trigger this? Let's solve this so it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
So if it was something I was doing at the time.
But did you ask them these questions?
Yes. Oh, I talk. I'm this related. My guys are like my brothers.
Yeah.
We relate like family.
And they don't tell you what you do that triggers it.
The thing, Arnold, it's funny. I think it's some sort of spirit.
Okay. With them?
Yes.
Or with
because
you?
With them.
Okay.
Because after the whole drama is over, they go like, me cry then I'm yes, sir. So it's like some sort of spirit. I know they are possessed.
Okay.
For some time and then it just goes off.
Maybe you get them obsessed with you. Maybe there's something you do that they love so much.
Love makes you hate someone.
Yes, just maybe. So they want to own you. They don't want to let go. So if anybody comes close to you,
if you want to own someone, you beat them up to own them.
Well, just maybe so you stop.
Oh wow.
Maybe people come close to you and you don't act in a way that makes them feel like you have someone. And so if they beat you, you stop. That attitude when they are coming, go like
I'm extremely proud of the people I've dated in my life.
You are proud of all of them.
I don't keep anybody. I don't keep them to myself. I mean, who's in America? But I let the world know. Exactly.
So if I ask you now, can you mention them?
They're my past. Come on, my past. My past is my past. If I'm dating now and you ask me, I'll mention, but I'm not dating.
You're not dating now?
Yes.
But have any of them called you, since you started this campaign, have any of them called you to threaten you or tell you, listen, you're drawing my name in the mud and all?
One of them has been all over the place, but I decided to ignore.
Oh, he's called you?
Yes. He's messaged severally, he's called.
Is it threatening?
He's threatening.
He's threatening
that, you? Yes, if I keep going on and on, he's going to embarrass me, say things that are not true.
Oh, he actually said he would say things that are not true.
Yes, he did.
Somebody who once loved you.
Yes, and he still wants me back. Can you imagine?
Oh, really? Look, I said maybe there's something you give them they love so much. So, like for him to beat you and still want you back. Vicky, maybe you should tell me there's something. Is it the way you cook or the way you handle them?
I think the thing is spiritual.
It's spiritual?
It's spiritual.
You should pray for them.
I do sometimes. But you can't help people who are not ready to help themselves.
And you don't see signs even before you go in.
Not at all. People can pretend very well. People can pretend so well. There's one, for instance, that's all over the place now. Before when at the time I met him, we were friends. So when I left my ex that was abusing me physically, I told him about it. I complained to him that, listen, I just left my boyfriend.
Who's been abusing me?
Because he's been abusing me physically. And he actually picked my phone. At the time, my guy was still calling me, asking me to come back. And one time I was with him and the guy was calling and I said to him, look, he's still calling me. He wants me back, but he beats me up. And he took the phone and said, you beat a woman, you want her back?
Wow.
You stupid, blah, blah, blah. And then, sorry. He abused the guy on the phone, and if you don't know, you lay your hands on the Ghanaian, and because the guy wasn't Ghanaian.
Okay.
I'll smoke your ass out of Ghana, and I'll get you arrested, and. So this kind of person. that tells someone only cowards hate women.
And he's hitting you. Is he a coward? Is he a coward?
I know. I don't know. It's spiritual.
A spiritual. It's crazy. But anyway, it's happened. And you've learned your lessons. I mean, did any of them embarrass you in public? Have you had any public embarrassment and all? Or it's always been inside? In the past?
Oh, yes.
Publicly?
One of them poured food on my face in public.
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
In town. There's no point, your friend is saying, naming your mom, but it's the past.
Like where? Was it a function? Like how?
It was at a beer pub.
A beer pub. And people saw it. People knew it was you.
His friends and his sister was there.
People knew it was you.
His friends and his sister, where we were seated, it was his friends and his sister. Okay. So it was them that saw it. And I went to sit in the car and I left.
That one too, for what reason? Or the spiritual thing? No. Hey, was the food hot?
I was lucky it wasn't TZ or any other sort.
Vicky, like you've been through stuff. That is crazy. But beautiful lady like you, and why? I mean, like how?
I don't. Those are some of the questions I ask God when I'm alone.
Yeah.
There has to be answers, you know.
But have you also checked yourself? Maybe spirit from their end. Maybe it could be spirit from your end too. Like some spirit that's behind you. That's
so that spirit didn't know me before I met these people. I know.
It could be a baby spirit that was just born recently to hunt you. I mean,
baby spirit to be born with me, and
well,
I don't understand, but whatever it is, I pray for them and I pray for myself.
Good. Anyway, how is movies so far? Are you still very active?
The industry generally is not so very active lately.
What is the cause?
Well, I heard there's a problem between the Nigerian marketers and the Ghanaian marketers. So,
wow.
The Ghanaian films are not penetrating in the Nigerian markets anymore like it used to. So. Okay,
but why was it the Nigerian penetration that kept the industry alive back in the day?
The Nigerian market is very huge.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. So our films were really selling.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the biggest film you ever made?
The biggest film? What do you mean the biggest
film? The biggest film, like for you, like, the production you featured in that you feel either shot you or it's one that you always mention when you're talking about films you've done.
Every film has impacted me one way or the other, I can't name one or two. It's very difficult for me.
Okay.
So yeah, each one of them played a different role.
When it comes to scripts and movies, do you have to enjoy it, or do you have to like it to enjoy it, or do you have to like it to take part of it? If I'm bringing a script to you, can you just act because it's your job, or you need to enjoy what you're reading for you to even accept it?
I have to like it in the sense I have to like the dialogue, the writer, the director, or something about the story.
Okay.
I have to relate to. I have to be able to relate to be able to give my best.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to like something about the story.
Yes.
Which of the directors you've worked with or producers you've worked with would you say is most professional?
Most professional? All of them in the business are professional, Arnold.
But maybe there's some you enjoy.
To present the show.
Yes. But maybe there's a more professional person. It doesn't
make it better than Amanda or any of the other presenters. Everybody's unique in their own way, so they are all professionals.
You've done some Nigerian productions, yeah?
Yes, I have.
And Ghanaian.
Yeah.
The two, which one do you feel more comfortable on set with?
Home is home. There's no place like home. When I'm in Nigeria, I'm always in a hurry to come home. But it's very interesting over there as well. The culture is there, and everything is fine there. But my home is my home. Oh, you made money from Nigeria, huh? Yeah. Are you still making money from there? I haven't been there in a while. Have you had some foreign, nominations, whether win or not, but awards and Yes, I have. You've had some. Yeah. Most of you have the Hollywood dream. Do you have it too? Of course. Who doesn't? Vicky wants to go into Hollywood. Wow. So are you working towards it, or are you on a break now? I I think it will come when the time is right.
Okay.
At the moment, I'm concentrating on my career for now. So yes, movie will take full force after my campaign.
After your campaign. How long is the campaign going to last?
I don't have an idea. We're just starting, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see you've started, putting people together to launch it proper.
Yes.
When are you launching it?
1st July.
1st July. 1st July. What's the plan like? After you've launched it, what are you going to be doing? What are the activities?
We're going to be going to homes, to schools, to sometimes offices. Because some bosses actually abuse their workers. So we're going to look into all that.
Okay, so the thing is not just domestic violence.
No,
it's
I'm
violence.
not limiting it to domestic violence. Let's not even sugarcoat any violence and say it's domestic. There's nothing domestic about violence.
Violence is
violence.
Whether office or church.
I'm going to go to schools.
Okay.
When a pupil does something, there are various ways of punishing the pupil. Don't hit the person so they have if it's a wounds or cuts all over their body before you know say what punishing it no, it's wrong. We'll go to a restaurant and stuff. Something happened recently.
Yeah.
We'll go to offices, we'll go to homes, like even the villages and everything. In some of the villages, in some of the communities, people are made to believe that our grandfathers actually abused our grandmothers. And then they didn't complain, they didn't speak out, and nothing happened to them, and they still grew old.
Yeah. And even gave birth to our mothers and us.
So we're going to take all that out of their head because my grandmother didn't tell me that.
Okay. But maybe she was beaten actually.
If she was, I know my grandma should have told me.
Okay.
So it's not, it has to be some group of, what am I even saying? I'm too hyper for this. It has to be some group of people. And that has to be stopped. It has to be.
Who are spirit filled.
Who are spirit filled.
Some spiritual group of people.
And we have to,
if you're winning us.
Yeah, we have to deliver them actually. So we're going to the villages, we're going to the schools, we're going to offices.
Yeah.
We're going everywhere we can by the grace of God.
To get it out.
Internationally, we are targeting that. Because most of these people in the limelight, especially, the men in our lives know, say, you're about out to speak, it's shame, quote and unquote.
Yeah.
Because there's a stain on our career or on our personality. It's about out to say that our partners violate us, but it's not true.
It's not true?
It's not true.
Doesn't it affect your brand? Didn't it affect your brand in any way when you came out to make the list?
It affected my brand when I refused to speak to save someone. That was when it actually affected my brand. Personally, my conscience was dealing with me.
Okay. Would you wish these guys are arrested? I mean, if somebody can take up the case, get enough evidence, would you wish they are arrested?
Yes.
The guys who...
Yes, because maybe they are doing it to someone at the moment, I don't know. So, yes.
But are you aware any of them is still dating someone?
They are men, come on.
They are men.
Men are always dating.
And you can tell that somebody is being shipped. So if they are arrested, you wish, they are taken up and dealt with?
They should just be...
and will you testify?
Testify, of course. If you hit me, you hit me. What's there to hide?
So, for instance, I hear one of the names is Leo. If Leo is arrested, will you testify against him?
Of course.
You will?
Of course.
Wow. He thinks he didn't do anything to you.
That's his business. His conscience will deal with him.
We leave it to conscience. Anyway, are some men being beaten?
I think, yes. Some men are being beaten. but
they're
ashamed to talk about them. Yeah. We'll encourage them to talk about them.
So you think
some of them are being abused verbally.
Yes. For the verbal one, we all go through it. Yakra too much. Did you abuse any of them verbally?
Well, I wouldn't say I didn't, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Hey, Vicky, you dissed them.
It wasn't that bad. I'm not the aggressive type. I'm not the say I say type.
Okay.
I don't argue with my men. If you're angry, I don't talk.
You wait.
And some of them get irritated at the fact that I don't talk when they're angry.
Why?
I don't cast me. You know
that thing some.
Yes. And it's crazy.
And have you tried hitting any of them back?
I don't hit. I normally date people who are taller and bigger than me, you know.
So you can't. But what makes you choose the tall and bigger ones? For protection?
I don't know, but I think everybody has what they like, so.
Oh, you like big, tall guys? Strong?
At a point, that was my preference.
Wow. So like, we like this.
I didn't say that.
I'm inferring from what you said. Like, this one's me like this and this one's here. You know,
I'm not into light-skinned guys.
Okay.
I'm not into light-skinned guys, but...
But we find any light skin in the people you've dated in the past?
I don't think so. Really.
All of them are dark. So the list that came out, if there's any light skin guy in there, automatically
even the dark ones, where did the list come from?
I don't know. I don't know. Did you speak anywhere? Like, did you actually give a list anywhere?
I did.
Because I'm wondering why you would do that.
Really? Am I a baby?
About 10 names.
Oh, you saw 10. I saw 15.
Oh, 15 is too much. I mean, 3.
I don't know who came up with those.
But 3 of the names.
I thought it was Zion Felix, and I literally attacked him on phone.
Okay.
And he said it wasn't him, because everybody said they saw it on his page.
On his page. So
I thought it was him.
Oh, Bema.
So I don't know how the list came about, but everybody said they saw it on Zion's.
But if they gave you the list and you have to take those that are really true, how many will we get out of the 15?
I think I got just about 3 or so.
Just about 3.
Yeah.
Leo is 1. Who else?
I'm not
some
mentioning
DJ
names.
guy
I'm
and
not mentioning names.
Some Big Brother Africa guy. I mean, those ones, yeah, you confirmed one way or the other. That's fine. Final words. Who is involved in the campaign apart from you?
As in the known faces.
The known faces.
Known faces. I've got stories of some known faces that I'm going to reveal at the launch. So it's
less than yours.
Violence is violence, worse or less, it's still violence.
It's violence.
So yes, after the lunch, stories are gonna come up,
okay.
And then people should watch out. And I need for people to encourage. If you're not ready to encourage, please don't discourage.
Okay.
At the moment, I need all the support I can get.
Okay. Emotional
support, physical support, financial support, any kind of support. If you want support, just stay in your corner. Let me stay in my own and do my thing. Yes. And if you're being abused, don't think that the person abusing you is abusing you because they love you. That's a very crazy thing to think in your head. Nobody, if you love me, you won't abuse me. And if he's abusing you, he's abused you once, you forgave me, he abused you again, leave. Walk out. Don't
wait for the third one.
Don't forget, I was stupid, quote and unquote, to have stayed for 3 or 4. After 3 or 4 abuses, I don't want you to repeat my mistake. Wow. After the first, okay, forgive him. The first one is fine. Everybody makes mistakes, but when it happens again, if it happens again, don't forgive again. Don't say anything. Just walk out.
Wow. Did you at any point in time feel like retaliating, either striking them with something, poisoning them, or stabbing them, or anything?
I didn't make any effort because I thought they were going to kill me at the time, because it's almost like they're possessed. So as small as I am, if I try something, they will kill me.
Yeah, but did it cross your mind? Retaliation?
The only thing that crossed my mind was the police.
Okay.
I always took my phone to call the police, and they snatched the phone from me.
Always?
Always.
Okay, so that's the information. If you want to join the campaign, get onto her social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, yeah?
Yeah.
Vicky Zugah, inbox or DM her. This is the show everybody's talking about. Do stay alive and don't encourage domestic violence. We out.